Picture this: a time when giants roamed the earth, their colossal forms casting long shadows over the land. These were not mere myths or legends but beings of immense power and stature, whose very presence shaped the world around them. They walked among ancient ruins, their footsteps echoing through the ages, leaving behind remnants of a civilization that has long since faded into obscurity. In this world, wisdom was a treasure more valuable than gold. It was guarded fiercely, hidden away in ancient scrolls and texts, accessible only to those deemed worthy. Wise elders and scholars dedicated their lives to preserving this knowledge, understanding that it held the keys to the mysteries of the universe. Welcome to the world before the Great Flood, a time shrouded in mystery and wonder. The skies were often filled with ominous clouds, hinting at the cataclysmic events that were yet to come. Ancient cities thrived under these skies, their inhabitants unaware of the impending doom that loomed on the horizon. In this ancient, forgotten era, myths and legends were not just stories told around the fire, they were the fabric of everyday life, woven into the very essence of existence. Statues of mythological creatures adorned the cities, serving as reminders of the divine and the supernatural forces that govern the world. Rituals and ceremonies were a common sight, as people sought to appease the gods and ensure their favor. These practices were deeply ingrained in the culture, influencing every aspect of daily life. From birth to death, the divine played a central role in the lives of the ancient people. Mighty empires stretched across vast lands, their influence reaching far and wide. These empires were built on the foundations of knowledge, power, and faith. Their ruins, now scattered across the landscape, tell tales of grandeur and glory, of battles fought and won, and of a time when humanity reached for the stars. The secrets of these empires are buried deep in the sands of time, waiting to be uncovered by modern archaeologists. Each artifact unearthed is a piece of the puzzle, a glimpse into a world that once was. These discoveries shed light on the lives of the people who lived in this pre-flood world, their hopes, dreams, and struggles. The skies were painted in hues we've never seen, a testament to the unique atmospheric conditions of the time. These vibrant colors added to the mystique of the era, creating a backdrop that was both beautiful and foreboding. The air was thick with the scent of untamed nature, a reminder of the wild and untamed world that existed before the flood. Dense forests and lush, untamed wilderness covered the land, providing a home for a myriad of creatures. Humans lived alongside these creatures, forming a delicate balance between man and nature. This harmony was a crucial aspect of life, as the ancient people understood the importance of respecting and coexisting with the natural world. Humans lived alongside creatures we've only read about in old, dusty tomes. These beings, now considered prehistoric, were an integral part of the ecosystem. The relationship between humans and these creatures was one of mutual respect and understanding, a bond that has been lost in the modern world. In the heart of these ancient cities, grand libraries stood as bastions of knowledge. These libraries held scrolls of untold wisdom, guarded by scholars and mystics who dedicated their lives to the pursuit of knowledge. The information contained within these scrolls was considered sacred, a gift from the gods that needed to be protected at all costs. In the heart of these ancient cities, grand temples towered over bustling marketplaces, serving as centers of worship and community. These temples were architectural marvels, built with precision and care, reflecting the devotion of the people to their gods. The marketplaces, on the other hand, were vibrant hubs of activity, where trade and commerce thrived. Grand temples towered over bustling marketplaces filled with the hum of trade and the whispers of prophecy. Merchants from distant lands came to trade their goods, bringing with them stories and knowledge from far-off places. The exchange of goods and ideas was a vital part of life, fostering a sense of community and interconnectedness. The marketplaces were filled with the hum of trade and the whispers of prophecy. People gathered to buy and sell goods, share news, and seek guidance from seers and prophets. These interactions were more than just economic transactions, they were opportunities for social and spiritual connection. Knowledge was revered, and libraries were considered sacred spaces. Scholars and mystics spent their days studying ancient texts, seeking to unlock the secrets of the universe. These libraries were not just repositories of knowledge but centers of learning and enlightenment, where the pursuit of wisdom was a lifelong endeavor. Libraries held scrolls of untold wisdom, guarded by scholars and mystics. These guardians were chosen for their dedication and understanding, entrusted with the responsibility of preserving and protecting the knowledge of the ancients. The scrolls contained information on a wide range of subjects, from astronomy and mathematics to philosophy and theology, but darkness loomed. Corruption and greed festered in the hearts of many, threatening to unravel the delicate balance of this ancient world. The skies darkened, reflecting the growing turmoil and unrest. The once harmonious society began to fracture as individuals sought power and wealth at the expense of the greater good. Corruption and greed festered in the hearts of many, leading to conflicts and strife. The pursuit of power and material wealth overshadowed the values of wisdom and harmony, causing divisions and discord. The ancient world, once a beacon of enlightenment, began to descend into chaos. And the gods watched, displeased. They saw the corruption and greed that had taken root, and their anger grew. The divine beings who had once guided and protected humanity now turned their gaze upon the world with a sense of foreboding. The prophecies spoke of a great deluge, a flood that would cleanse the earth of its sins and restore balance. Prophecies spoke of a great deluge, a flood that would cleanse the earth of its sins. These prophecies were passed down through generations, warning of the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. The ancient people knew that the flood was inevitable, a divine judgment that would bring an end to their world, a flood that would cleanse the earth of its sins. As the storm clouds gathered and the winds howled, the people braced themselves for the coming deluge. The floodwaters would wash away the corruption and greed, leaving behind a world purified and renewed. As the skies darkened and the first drops of rain fell, the world held its breath. The ancient people knew that this was the beginning of the end, a moment of reckoning that would change everything. The rain fell steadily, a harbinger of the great flood that was to come. The world held its breath, knowing that it stood at the precipice of a new beginning. The flood would bring destruction, but it would also bring the promise of renewal. The ancient people faced the storm with a mixture of fear and hope, understanding that the end of one era would mark the beginning of another, knowing that it stood at the precipice of a new beginning. The floodwaters would cleanse the earth, washing away the sins of the past and paving the way for a new era of enlightenment and harmony. The ancient people looked to the future with a sense of anticipation, ready to embrace the changes that were to come, stood at the precipice of a new beginning. The stormy landscape reflected the turmoil and uncertainty of the time, but it also held the promise of a fresh start. The ancient world was on the brink of transformation, poised to emerge from the flood stronger and wiser. Join us as we journey back to this mysterious epoch, exploring the ruins and artifacts that tell the story of a world before the Great Flood. Through these remnants we can piece together the history of a time long forgotten, uncovering the truths and lessons that still resonate today, unraveling the enigmas of the world before the Great Flood. Each scroll, each artifact, is a window into the past, offering insights into the lives and beliefs of the ancient people. By studying these relics, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own history and the forces that have shaped our world. Subscribe now for more tales from the annals of history. Join us on this journey through time, as we uncover the secrets of the past and explore the rich tapestry of human civilization. Together, we can learn from the lessons of history and build a better future.